Good evening and Jai Hind everyone. So today I am here to present my point of view on the topic of BRICS, that is Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. As starting from the historical context, BRICS was initially formed in 2001 by economist Jim O'Neill in Russia. It was basically the grouping of the major emerging economies, which was Brazil, Russia, India, China. And South Africa was not the initial part of the BRICS grouping, but later in 2010, South Africa was added and became the BRICS, which is Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. As we talk about the group is vast and has around 42% of the global population, which is a huge number and is considered as a rival group of the G7 bloc. Also talking like it has the 23% of world's GDP around, so it is a huge by the economic size. Also, like the different countries in the groups contribute in different ways. As talking about Russia, it contributes in the energy sector as of oil and natural gas. Talking about Brazil, which is basically the agricultural sector rich country. Talking about China, which is the manufacturing powerhouse of the world. Talking about India, India is also rich in service sector. And talking about South Africa, which is the gateway to Africa. So all the countries contribute in different ways, and yet different countries contribute, but there are the vast major differences also between the countries. As there is a economic difference between China and South Africa's economies. As China is a vast economy, and as compared to China, South Africa needs to improve. Also, India and China's rivalries sometimes can make the differences in the group, but both the countries are trying to engage and de-escalate from their border tensions. The leaders of both the countries met in the Kazan last year, which made a base for the relationship and de-escalated on the borders. Also, different countries are eager to join the group. So Indonesia has also recently joined the grouping, and few more countries like UAE, Egypt, Ethiopia, Iran, Saudi. These countries have shown the interest and have joined the grouping, which makes the grouping more strong and vigilant. Also, the grouping is trying to de-dollarize, like in certain stages, like the countries trade in the local currencies. As of talking about India and Russia, India and Russia have the rupee ruble mechanism, which promotes the local currencies and boosts their currencies. Like India is pushing its currency like rupee very hard in the international market to increase the value of the Indian rupees. Also, China and Russia also has the local trade currency mechanism, and these different countries are taking steps towards de-dollarization, which can later reduce the hegemony of the US dollar and create different currencies for the world. And that's it. But at last, I would like to conclude that the BRICS grouping will emerge as the major and the most influential group in the world, as there is a decline in the hegemony of the US, and there is a rise in the multipolar world, which is beneficial for India as well as the grouping that is BRICS. And that's all for today. Thank you and Jai Hind.